What's up, guys? It's NoName4505. We have some ADV OU from PO World Cup. Dragonuser under the alt. The dude who I can't pronounce, who's on the side closest to us versus Yi. Turn 1, it was lead Ments versus lead Slaking. Slaking switched out and revealed that Ments was a bulky variant because it went for Toxic on the Vaporeon. I have Callus here asking what happened. Also, mouse in the middle of the screen. Whatever. And, yeah, that kind of explained things. And, then he goes out to, whatchamacallit, Celebi, and then Dragonuser goes out to Blissey, and then Dragonuser goes back to Ments as he goes for the baton pass. I'm pretty sure I'm all caught up now. And, yeah, it's just the start of turn 3. And now, Yi's gonna go back to Slaking. However, that's gonna baton pass to -1. So we do see the Hyper Beam there, but it does not KO because we do have a -1. And Ments does get the Toxic off. Now Ments is just going to throw up a Wish. As Slaking is going to continue to get worn down by the Toxic. And the very obvious Protect is very obvious. So now Yi, I believe he's going to switch to a Celebi, but he can pretty much just switch to whatever matches up well against the Ments. Because if Dragonuser doesn't protect and he goes for like Flamethrower or Toxic, that would be a good play, but it's just not worth the risk this early in the game. So now we see that the Celebi is an SD baton pass set from the Sword Stance, and Celebi is going to baton pass out to the Metagross. Even though there was an Intimidate that Metagross is at +1, that makes it very dangerous. Gross doesn't fuck around with the Ments, it just goes straight for the Meteor Mash. And then it goes for the Earthquake on the Fortress. Fortress reveals its own Earthquake, however, it's only doing about a third, even less, with the leftovers. So I think Yi sets up here even further, but he might just decide to kill the Fortress. I don't remember off the top of my head. But if Yi is an Agility Metagross, which I'm pretty sure he is, if I remember seriously correctly, he should do that right there. And he does do that. So now we have the Metagross at +1 attack and +2 speed. That's very dangerous for a Dragonuser. So now Yi is just going to go right for the Earthquake to take out the Fortress. We get Steelix in here, and Steelix, being the tankly tankster that it is, can take an Earthquake, but the question is, does Dragonuser carry enough attack investment to KO the Metagross back from 54%? And we will see in a moment. Maybe. I don't remember if I sped this up a little bit, because when I was recording these logs, I pretty much was just like doing one thing while just having these go, so I might not have sped this up, but I'm pretty sure Dragonuser is really trying to take his time here, because yeah, he needs to take his time, because he has a very threatening Metagross in front of him. He may just switch out to Ments right here to get the Intimidate off, predicting the EQ, bring the Metagross back down to neutral attack to make it much less threatening. And I think that's Dragonuser's most optimal place to try and switch directly out to Ments, which is probably why he brought in the Steelix, was to just bait it out. And he actually does just stay in just to get damage off, because Steelix can't take the Earthquake. And then he's just going to protect there to get some more lefties recovery, and then the Ments is going to come in. Sadly, however, for Dragonuser, even though the Metagross is at neutral attack, it doesn't really matter, because it's still powerful enough to take out the Ments. Excuse me. And it outspeeds the Ments. So even with the Protector and Steelix, Metagross is still powerful enough to KO it from that range. And apparently there was an attack race somewhere. I didn't see it, but apparently there was. And that would kind of make sense, because defensive Ments is pretty bulky. And now pretty much all he has to do is spam Meteor Mash with, not Ments, with Metagross, and just hope that it doesn't miss. He's not even going to take the chance, and he's just going to go right for the Earthquake, just because he doesn't want that to miss. And then just because Explosion is fun, He's just gonna go for the explosion, and he's gonna win 5-0. And dragonuser, who is a US East member, gets smashed. But you know what? Whatever. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed. I don't even remember what team he plays for, but yeah, he played a good game. SD Celebi, too good. Slay King, too good. Jill Gross, too good. But yeah, anyways, peace.